Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Is XRP and the rest of the market going into a bear run? Okay guys, let's have an honest conversation. So, let me ask you guys a question. Are you sick of all the hopium that you're hearing at the moment? Are you sick of hearing the never-ending positivity about not just XRP, but about the whole crypto market? Well, let's have an honest conversation, because that's what I'm here to do. So, we've seen the dramatic downslide that we recently had from the market. Not great. And I just wanted to have an honest conversation at this point, because, you know, I've always done this with my channel. Like, I'm always just trying to be honest with you guys, because the way I've always seen it is I'm just one of you guys. When it's all said and done, I'm a holder like you. We're all here trying to, you know, get into a position to make money from crypto, to make life-changing wealth in some way, shape or form, however big that is or significant that is for each individual. And so I'm not here as someone who, look, when I'm positive, it's because I'm genuinely positive, right? So, you know, if I'm negative, then you know that I'm being negative because I'm genuinely being negative. It's never a thing of me trying to spread FUD or spread hopium. I'm genuinely just telling you how I'm feeling. So, let's get into this now. First and foremost, let me just say this. I haven't sold a single cryptocurrency right now. Not one. So, let me just make this clear. I'm not shaken out or anything like that. I think for me, it's more just looking at what the potential realities are of this situation right now. And so, when I'm talking about, you know, the endless hopium and stuff, it's more just in terms of the way we may have to view the whole market. So, okay, let's get into it. We've had XRP drop down, quite a significant drop, but it started to recover. Now, look, let me say this. It's not just XRP. So before we even get into this, because I know everybody, you know, are talking like XRP. It's not just XRP, okay? Like, we just have to face facts here. And I know what some people are going to say, because I've seen the sentiment out there. Some people are saying, well, you know, XRP doesn't pump at all, but then it drops. I've said this before, but I'll just make it clear again. I've got numerous cryptos at the moment that haven't pumped. I mean, 20 different cryptocurrencies. Not one of them has pumped significantly to a point where I can just say, yes, this is a significant amount of money for me to, you know, to sell. So again, it's not just XRP, right? But the thing is, you know, the market follows Bitcoin. It's that simple. Why did this drop happen? Well, because Bitcoin dropped. That's just the truth of the matter. And so when I'm looking at Bitcoin now and I'm seeing what's happening, you know, the question is, are we entering into a bear market? And, you know, up until now, I've said to you guys, I believe we're in a bull market. I still think everything's fine. I'll just be honest with you guys now. I'm not so sure anymore. I'm not so sure. Now, I'm not a chart analyst or anything like that, so I can't give you any kind of technical analysis as to why I think this. I'm just going by what I've seen in previous bull markets, etc. So that's more what I'm giving you here. So I'm not saying that you have to take anything that I say with any kind of credibility. I'm just giving you my opinion. And I will just give you a couple of points to back up what I'm saying as well. But yeah, why do I say that? Well, look, it was quite a significant drop. Now, have we seen worse in bull markets? Yes. So again, we can accept that is also still a factor to say. It doesn't necessarily mean that we are not still in a bull market. But, and I know this is, you know, a thing that's always been said, but things are quite different to how things have been in the past. For example, we have a Bitcoin ETF now, which has dramatically changed the landscape of Bitcoin. And we know that because we saw how Bitcoin performed after the news of the ETF. We saw what the ETF did for Bitcoin's price. The last rally that we had that entered us into the bull market territory was due to the ETF. So we definitely know that, you know, there's been different catalysts that have significantly changed the way the market is, as compared to before. Now, I want to show you this quickly. One of the chart analysts that I do follow, the blockchain backer, he's done this video recently called The State of Crypto. So if you guys want to check it out, please do. It is like an hour long, so it is a long watch. But the point that I want to get to here is, you know, in the first like 35 minutes or so, the blockchain backer is actually saying, look, like, I don't really know where we are right now. And he actually gives you like his reasons as to why things might not be good right now, as to why we could be going into bear market territory. And now, don't get me wrong, he also gives you the other side. So he gives you both, both angles as to where it could be, bull market come in or bear market come in. And, like, to be honest with you, there's valid arguments for both points. But the main thing I'm trying to get at here is that he's actually saying, look, I'm really not sure. Like, there's certain things that we're seeing within not just the crypto market, but also within like the stock market, because the crypto market does follow the stock market. And these are not really great indicators, right? Like, these are things that are more negative. So he's like, I'm not sure. Like, there's certain things that we need to see first if we are going to see significant price action within the crypto markets. So I'm seeing this, and then there's another chart analyst who I follow called Credible Crypto. And he's basically said, look, nothing has changed here. Like, nothing has changed whatsoever. We're all still in a bull market. Everything's fine. Everything's all good. And the reason why I want to show this, these 2 points of view, is because they're different points of view, right? And they're both chart analysts who I follow. And I want to make this clear as well. Both chart analysts have recently made mistakes, as in they've made some wrong calls. Blockchain backer didn't think that Bitcoin was going to reach a new all-time high, and we saw that it did. This was before the ETF, etc. And Credible Crypto had made a claim that he thought Bitcoin was going to shoot off. It was like within the next 7 to 10 days, and this was about 2 weeks ago, and it didn't. And obviously now we've seen that there's been a huge drop as well to add to that. So they both have recently made wrong calls. Now, I'm not saying that to like destroy their credibility or anything like that. The point that I'm just trying to make is, like, while we can take their opinions in, I'm not going to just take them at face value. And don't get me wrong, again, I just want to make this clear. Like, I do think for chart analysts, they have a hard job, because they're basically trying to call the market every day. Like, they're looking at charts every day and trying to make calls. And so to expect them to have a 100% hit rate is pretty unrealistic in my opinion. And so Credible Crypto and Blockchain Backer, they have actually made right calls. So I just want to make that clear. But I think the point that I'm trying to make here is both of them could be wrong in what they're saying. So Credible Crypto could be wrong in saying, hey, everything's fine, we're in a bull market. But then at the same time, Blockchain Backer could be wrong in saying, hey, this is looking like bear market territory, right? So my point that I'm saying is, I really don't know where we are anymore. We really don't know, because Credible Crypto had said that Bitcoin was going to be going up soon, and it's not. It's dropped dramatically. Now, where is it going to go from here? People are saying it's going to continue to go up. I'm seeing more analysts saying it's going to continue to go up than it's going to go down. And so, for me right now, I'm not selling, but I think this is the thing that we need to address, because you've got all these crypto influencers, and specifically XRP influencers, and they're always just like, oh, it's a shakeout, it's this, it's that, and look, my thing is this, right? Even if the market goes into a bear market, I'm not going to sell. That's my thing right now. I'm not going to sell. But I think some people need to read the room, right? Like, at the end of the day, I see people getting mocked for being frustrated with the price action and things like that. And to me, I just think it's a bit unjustified. And I think the thing is that a lot of these people who are doing YouTube videos are making significant money from doing YouTube videos. So it's like a lot of these people who are saying this kind of stuff, they're not even in a position where they really need to sell crypto, right? Because YouTube alone is paying them very well. Now, look, I do YouTube, and yes, I do get paid for my content, but I can tell you from the get-go, I'm not making anything significant. I'll just tell you that now straight up. And to be honest with you, my channel's been blackballed, blacklisted, so I'm shadow banned basically. So I'm getting even less views now than what I used to get. Which, my channel was doing alright before. It was still a small channel, but it was doing okay. But now it's a rough time, I won't lie. But I can tell from what I make with the views that I get, that if I was to look at the views that, some other YouTubers get, I can tell what kind of money they'll be making, and I can comfortably tell you they'll be doing very, very well. And so, I feel like sometimes there's this kind of, it's almost like ignorance, right? Because it's like, they're telling you, don't sell. Why would you sell? And it's like, yeah, and I get that, because I'm not saying that you should sell. To be honest with you, I'm not telling you to do anything. It's your choice of what you want to do. But the point is that you guys are in a position where you don't need to sell anyway. You don't know other people's circumstances, and that's the problem. So when they're saying like, you're stupid if you sell, and why would you do that now and stuff, I get the general logic of what you're saying, but you don't know people's circumstances. You don't know if people need that money. And yes, you could turn around and say, well, you shouldn't put yourself in a position where you invest in money that you can't afford to just keep in the market. Fair enough. But again, like, can we just have a bit of empathy here? Like, can we just have a bit of human empathy to just say, hey, some people may have been expecting something a bit sooner, maybe, waiting on something that would have been happening. And to be honest with you, for some XRP holders, they've been in XRP for years. Many, many years. So, when you're saying that, it's like, like, we missed the bull run because of the SEC lawsuit. So, I think XRP holders, they have a right to be frustrated at this point. They do. And so, look, I don't know if the bull run is over. If you was to ask me straight up, what do I think? My hazard of a guess would be we're still in a bull run. But I'm not going to act like I know for 100%. I really don't. And so, if we do go into a bear market, yes, I'm still going to hold, but what does that mean now? Well, it means that I'm going to have to wait even longer to get some of the benefits of, wealth. And like I say, this isn't just about XRP. And that's the one thing I do want to make clear here, because a lot of you guys only hold XRP. So it just feels like the world is collapsing and it's just XRP. But this is happening with many coins. So you have got to have that understanding. But yes, is it frustrating? Of course, especially when we could have potentially have had a lot of our life-changing wealth from the last bull run if it wasn't for the SEC. So I just want to show some understanding here, and I just wanted to give you my honest thoughts. Like, look, I don't really know where this is going at this point. I'm not going to say whether we're in a bull run or not anymore. I really don't know. I have seen bigger pullbacks in the past, and it's still been in bull territory, so I will just acknowledge that. But when I just look at what Blockchain Backer was presenting, he just made a lot of valid points that I couldn't really argue. So I don't know. That's my honest answer. So I will continue to, provide analysis that I see, because I like to get other people's opinions, and the fact is I'm not a chart analyst, so I can't give you that kind of information. But I just wanted to be real with you guys, because like I said, I'm a holder like you guys. I'm here waiting for the life-changing wealth, and I'm not one of these guys who's trying to always be like the hopium kind of guy. Like, I'm here to just be real with you guys, because I look at it as I'm a holder like you. So is this frustrating to see? Yeah, it's frustrating to see. Let's stop like making out like we're happy about this and buy the dip, it's another chance. Like, no, like, a lot of us have got our bags packed and we're ready to go. Like, we're ready for this to take off. So I'm not going to just keep sitting here to you guys and being like, this is great, this is absolutely great, what are you guys worrying about? No, like, yeah, it's going to suck if this goes into a bear market, because could that be like another 3 or 4 years that we have to wait now for us to get life-changing wealth? Like, I don't know. The market, I really hope it isn't. And I'm sure you guys feel the same way. But I don't want to pull the wool over your guys' eyes. I don't want to keep saying, hey, everything's fine, when I really don't know. Like, I've been confident up until this point that we are still in a bull market. But that slip was quite big. And so I'll keep you guys updated. Obviously, if I get more analysis that gives us more concrete, information, then I'll share it with you guys. But here's hoping, I hope we are still in a bull run. Most of the analysts that I am seeing are still saying that everything's fine. So I am seeing that more. And we have seen quite a bit of a rebound as well. So that's clearly a positive. But we're not back to where we were. And we don't know if we could drop lower. So we will see. Time will tell. But yeah, I just felt like I wanted to have an honest conversation with you guys, because I felt, there's a lot of YouTubers I'm seeing out here, and they're just kind of, they're just acting like nothing's ever bad, and I get it because they make money, so, they don't want to ever like spread FUD because that's not what people want to see, but I'm just here to be honest, so I just thought I'd share my thoughts. But what do you guys think? XRP and the rest of the market potentially entering into a bear run? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'll be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.